This Trump impeachment has to be the most ridiculous stunt of an American dream that pulled I have ever seen in my life. They say that he's full of corruption. They say that he's grabbing at girls' hoochies when he's becoming elected, and he still gets elected. People don't like him. People do like him. But he got elected. And Hillary was obviously much worse of a choice than he was. It was obviously an election of the lesser of two evils. However, he got in, and he did quite a few good things as far as business goes. America used to make the best of the best quality as far as metal and cars and stuff goes. Now we get cheap Chinese, not necessarily cheap Chinese, but cheap anything. Now they make the steel, it rusts in 3 years instead of 30 because they use poor quality. They don't put the nickel in it like they used to, stuff like that. But let's get away from the factual information, get back to the impeachment. If they wanted to impeach Trump, Trump would have been impeached before he ever got elected the first time. They just don't want him to make this second election. And he's getting more publicity than anybody ever could with this whole deal. It's just mind-blowing, ridiculous. They say that they want to impeach him because it was a bad phone call. And then Trump comes on and he says it was a perfect phone call. And then they come back and they say, okay, maybe it was a perfect phone call. Then they say, okay, but we want to impeach him because he released the phone call to the public and it was a release of national top secret information. And then he says, well, he released it and he can't be impeached for that. And then they say that there was a second phone call and people listened. He wanted to be impeached. They wanted to impeach him because of that. And there was quid pro quo. And the quid pro quo was because Trump. They claimed that Trump requested that the president of Ukraine looked into corruption. Now, President Trump ran on the promise to the American people, to the promise to me, the voter, that he was going to drain the swamp, that he was going to take care of corruption. So regardless to whether it's going to help his pocket or not, I'm glad that he requested to ask the president of Ukraine to look into corruption. That's why he got elected. That's why we wanted him in. That's why he got the vote. That's why the Democrats lost. That's why Hillary is not in. That's why the Democrats are going to lose again. And that's why we are having this ridiculous video right now. And they still don't get it. Nobody wants corrupt politicians anymore. Nobody wants cheap Chinese steel anymore. Nobody wants stuff that breaks before you use it anymore. And they just keep going on and on with this stuff. They try to impeach him. Now they say we're going to keep going on and on as the impeachment comes, because I think it's hilarious, and I think that we could make a whole channel about just the ongoing information.